Welcome to our detailed review of The Hobbit. In this segment, we will explore the background and importance of this iconic book. The book, The Hobbit, is a fantasy novel written by J.R.R. Tolkien. It follows the journey of Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit who is recruited by a wizard named Gandalf to join a group of dwarves on a quest to reclaim their homeland from a dragon. J.R.R. Tolkien, born in 1892, was an English writer, poet, and university professor. He is best known for his works of high fantasy, including The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Tolkien's writing style often incorporates elements of mythology, folklore, and linguistics. The significance of The Hobbit lies in its role as a precursor to The Lord of the Rings, which Tolkien began writing as a sequel to The Hobbit. The Hobbit also introduced many iconic characters and locations that would become central to Tolkien's larger mythology. As one of the earliest works in the fantasy literature genre, The Hobbit has had a major impact on the development of the genre as a whole. It established many of the tropes and conventions that are now commonly associated with fantasy novels. The book's success and popularity have led to numerous adaptations, including films, stage plays, and video games. It continues to be regarded as one of the greatest works of fantasy literature. Now, let's delve into the plot of The Hobbit. In this segment, we will provide a comprehensive summary of the story. The Hobbit is a fantasy novel by J.R.R. Tolkien set in Middle-earth. It follows the adventure of Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit who joins a group of dwarves on a quest to reclaim their homeland from a dragon. Throughout their journey, they encounter numerous challenges and meet various creatures. The group travels through dangerous lands and visits iconic locations such as the Misty Mountains and the Lonely Mountain. Bilbo discovers a magical ring and uses it to assist the group in their quest. In the end, they defeat the dragon and restore their homeland, returning victorious. In this segment, we will take a closer look at the characters in The Hobbit. Join us as we analyze their traits, arcs, and interactions. H2 main characters of The Hobbit. H2 Bilbo Baggins is the protagonist of the story. He starts as an ordinary hobbit who is reluctant to go on an adventure but later becomes brave and heroic. Gandalf is a wise wizard who guides Bilbo and the dwarves on their journey. He is powerful and knowledgeable and helps them overcome many obstacles. Thorin Oakenshield is the leader of the dwarves. He is determined to reclaim the dwarves' homeland and is willing to sacrifice everything for it. Gollum is a mysterious creature who possesses the One Ring. He is obsessed with the ring and will do anything to get it back. Let's explore the motivations, development, and relationships of the main characters. Now, let's explore the deeper meanings behind The Hobbit. In this segment, we will discuss the themes and symbolism embedded in the story. The hero's journey is a central theme in The Hobbit. The protagonist, Bilbo Baggins, goes on a transformative adventure where he starts off as a reluctant hero but eventually embraces his role. Along the way, he faces various challenges that test his courage and teach him about the power of self-discovery and friendship. The corrupting power of greed is another important theme in The Hobbit. The character of Smaug, the dragon, represents this theme as he hoards treasure and becomes consumed by his own greed. This ultimately leads to his downfall, highlighting the dangers of unchecked greed and the destructive consequences it can have. The importance of home is a significant theme in The Hobbit. The story emphasizes this through Bilbo's longing for his cozy hobbit hole. Despite the exciting adventures he experiences, Bilbo ultimately desires to return to the Shire and his peaceful life. This showcases the value of home and belonging and the comfort and security it provides. In this segment, we will analyze the writing style of J.R.R. Tolkien in The Hobbit. Join us as we explore his language and narrative techniques. J.R.R. Tolkien's writing style in The Hobbit can be described as whimsical and descriptive. He employs descriptive language to create vivid imagery that immerses the reader into the fantasy world. His writing is often poetic and filled with imaginative phrases, which adds to the charm of the story. Tolkien's unique storytelling talent combined with his mastery of the English language makes The Hobbit a captivating read. The use of language in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit is fascinating. He skillfully incorporates various linguistic elements to enrich the narrative and make it more engaging. The dialogue between characters is distinct and reflects their unique personalities. Additionally, Tolkien's creation of new languages, such as Elvish, adds depth to the fictional world he has crafted. The meticulous use of language in The Hobbit enhances the reader's immersion in the story. J.R.R. Tolkien's world-building in The Hobbit is nothing short of spectacular. He meticulously creates a rich and detailed fantasy world, complete with unique cultures and landscapes. Each race, including elves and dwarves, is given its own history and customs, adding depth to the story. The imaginative world-building adds authenticity and allows the reader to be fully immersed in the fantastical realm of The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien's narrative techniques in The Hobbit are masterful. He skillfully uses a third-person omniscient point of view to provide insights into the thoughts and emotions of multiple characters, allowing the reader to understand their motivations. Furthermore, Tolkien expertly incorporates elements of foreshadowing and suspense, keeping readers engaged and eagerly turning the pages. His captivating storytelling makes The Hobbit an unforgettable adventure. Now, let's draw comparisons between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. In this segment, we will explore the similarities and differences between the two books. In comparing and contrasting The Hobbit with Tolkien's later work, The Lord of the Rings, we can see several similarities and differences. Both books are set in the fictional world of Middle-earth, and they explore themes of friendship and bravery. Additionally, both books feature a diverse cast of characters, including elves, dwarves, and humans. However, there are also notable differences between the two works. The Hobbit is a lighter and more humorous story, while The Lord of the Rings is more epic and dark in tone. In this segment, we will examine the lasting impact of The Hobbit. Join us as we explore its influence on popular culture and the fantasy genre. The legacy of The Hobbit is profound. It marked the beginning of J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth legendarium and introduced the concept of hobbits, which became a mainstay in fantasy literature. The success of The Hobbit led to the publication of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Even today, The Hobbit is regarded as a classic work of fantasy literature and has inspired numerous adaptations, including films and video games. The Hobbit had a significant influence on subsequent fantasy literature. It revolutionized the genre by popularizing the quest narrative and the concept of a hero's journey. Many authors and readers cite The Hobbit as a major influence on their own works. The novel's rich world-building and intricate mythology set a new standard for fantasy storytelling. Additionally, The Hobbit introduced themes of adventure, friendship, and overcoming adversity, which have since become hallmarks of the genre. The Hobbit's popularity remains strong even after decades since its publication. Its timeless themes and relatable characters have contributed to its enduring appeal. The novel's blend of adventure, humor, and profound storytelling resonates with audiences of all ages. Furthermore, The Hobbit's continued presence in popular culture is a testament to its lasting impact. Characters like Gandalf and Gollum have become iconic figures that are instantly recognizable and beloved by millions.